Welcome. So this is the video of the 3 battles series covering the battle of the legs in regards to the Thunder Guas strategy. So as we went over in the last video, Thunder is about having a great idea and then it going wrong, right? So in regards to legs, I want to get myself out of a bad situation. So if you take the context of what we were doing in the last video with the battle of the hands, right? I'm on this inside gate here where he has both options available to him, both feet available. Whereas if I go to the side here, right? He can try to reach me with that arm, but he's going to be trying to work over himself, right? While I have control of this arm. And, he can't no longer kick me with that leg, coming around this way, maybe around the back here. But if he tries to put up that leg, I just, throw him that way. If he wants to try to kick me with that leg, I just pull him into that leg. So at that point, a lot of the options that he has available to him are controlled, whereas when you're in front, it's a lot harder to control those options because they're all, oriented in the correct direction. Basically, think about it like, you've got a tank at the turret. If your turret's oriented this way, you don't want to be in front of it. You want to be to the side of it. So you can think about it like that. So with regard to the legs, if he takes a stance here, right here would be that bad position in regards to the legs because, he has all his options available to him. So all of my tactics here are basically about get to the side, whichever way that means. So he could throw a punch, right, and I could hook my way to this side, or he could throw a punch and I work my way to this side, just always trying to seek around. If your fighting is only, forward and back, right, it's very limited and he has all his options available to you, which means that you're put at a disadvantage here. So even if just ever so slightly, just a small degree turn gets me from, attacking here to attacking here. And now I'm already behind him, right? So always just be seeking to the sides. You can do this through a myriad of different techniques, right? You can use, for example, dragon stance or X stance into bow stance. So in that regard, right, he throws a punch, right? So you can see X stance, bow stance, right? Or you can do in regards to this, right? Here, this is cat stance, right? So one of the ways that we use our cat stance is to go from side, 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 because it's always training to go to the side and orient yourself so that you're always facing your opponent. Not in a way that, he throws a punch and I'm here, I have my side available to him, right? But rather I orient my tank so that now I'm online with him, but his tank is online that way. So I have the advantage here, right? So you can even just do this with a bow stance, right? Just one bow stance from here, can take out the leg, right? Can do all sorts of things. So in this, the main key is just footwork. You can do, attacks to the legs like we've done with the other Guas, right? So I can use this to bump, but the main key component of the Thunder Guas strategy is just to find yourself towards your goal. In this case, the goal is behind or to the side. So whether that means, going this way, right, or going the other way, right? Always just trying to find the side. From here, right, if I go here, I'm behind his leg, which gives me lots of good options here. Here, I'm not necessarily behind his legs, but I have groin available to me. I can stomp on the foot and throw him to the ground, which break the foot. That's always a nice one. But all sorts of stuff. You can think of anything within your martial arts or the martial arts you might see online, whatever, right? Your techniques, apply them in this way so that you're always seeking side control. Never staying online of the attack. So when I was a young guy, I started with karate under my Sensei Harry. Sensei Harry told me the best defense is to not be there. In the truest terms, it means that you don't even get in the fight to begin with. Once you begin in the fight, you apply this in this way, where, the attack is coming here, don't be here. Be anywhere but that. So you can think about it that way. Just don't be in the way of the attack. Okay, see you next video.